Bang, nonton ayah, bola ayah, bang. Nah, Arasan kemana ini? Nah, emak kemana, emak? Siapa di mana, Neng? Di rumah.
So bring it on, hype, emotion, the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Hernandez. And it's Bellingham. Oh, it's Dembele. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Now it's Bale. Albert Ferrer. Mateus. Here's Vitinha. Pelé. And he was quick to react. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, that's a key interception.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Rodri. Vitinha. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Koundé. Thiago Silva. Mbappe. Rodri. Mateus. It's a good foot in there. Valverde. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Bellingham. And that is as far as they're going to go. No way through. Vitinha. And that's gone loose. Rijkaard. Bale. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Pele. Shot could be on. He's had a shot! And he's done it! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Seara can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Good looking ball. Kunde, Howson. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Defending in numbers sharp and uncompromising. Defending was strong and firm. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Now it's Dembele. Oh, super! Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Bale. This looks promising. Mbappe, chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That pass isn't the best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Nicely weighted ball. It's Pele! No mistake! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Colorado Springs are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any...
Goal! That is some save from Card!
Seara are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Vitinha. Mateus. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Belly. This is Dembele. Now that's well seen too. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that is as far as it goes. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of... Simply they were beaten.
Lah, kemana Neng? Kiranya udah bangun. Hah? Nah, siapan kemana?
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal. Adriano! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Valverde threads one in, tries to pass it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Seara clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Mbappe, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Comes under pressure, and it's come loose. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Mateus, Palmer is onto this.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Now it's Bale, played into space. Valverde in acres of space out wide. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bale is offering a right smile there.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Valverde. Bale. And it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe! Relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Half an hour played now. Dembele. Mitoma is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And the shots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Belling. Now Van Dijk. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Hernandez. And it's Thiago Silva. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mateus. Now Mitoma. Palmer. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, what a climb! It's in!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
1 minute at a time.
So the first goal, referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And hostility. He's having a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Oh, that's a fine interception. Adriano. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That's a lovely pass.
Well, he got rigged because he was under pressure.
Substitution in progress.
Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Mbappe, can he get on the end of this? This is Owen. Valverde just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Hiroshima really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's Hakimi. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Palmer. That pass isn't the best. Belling. No, again there's no way through. Hakimi. Now who's going to be first to this? Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Palmer.
Sierra really have been second best here. Second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Bellingham. Foot in. Saliba is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Owen. Now it's Mbappe. That's been intercepted. And they've got rid. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take.
Ini
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This football at its finest. Well, the match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Fikayo Tomori has a rare reputation of being one of the few English footballers to succeed particularly well in Italy, and his very front-footed approach to defending has been very impressive. He's very fast for a defender, and that pace allows him... Mbappe!
He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with the corner, there first. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Driving forward. Nicely weighted ball. Played back in. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Dembele has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's been taken short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. He is through here. Reinders unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ended up in no man's land. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's made its way to him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vinicius Junior. And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish?
Worth a try, but not this time. Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Matheus Cunha. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. That's Dembele. Almost half an hour in now. And he cuts out the supply. That's Dembele. Threads one in. He can run onto that. Tomori. Camavinga. Matheus Cunha. And it's Reinders. Mbappe. He tries a shot. And it's a goal. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Ruben Neves. And it's Messi. And Reinders. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Crunching tackle. It's run loose here. Nice interception, well timed. Valverde. And he's there to retrieve it. And we've reached half time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Seara can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Matheus Cunha. Ruben Neves. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Bale. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! And that has been clubbed away. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Matheus Cunha. That is a great pick out. He's gone for goal. Just a whisker away. Thiago Silva promptly onto that, and that is that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Bellingham. Hernandez.
Suara
Looking for the run. Thinks about the shot. Valverde. And it's Dembele. Now it's Valverde. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Seara really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's being urged to shoot. Reinders. Well, they could break here. Messi. And he stands tall, impenetrable. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Thiago Silva kept his eye on it, and he's there. Valverde. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found a way through. He's having a shot!
this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Coming on the field, number 18, Owen. Number 7, Matthias Kruse. Number 21, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Climbs up big. They've done it. We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Great corner, and he did the rest. He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Has been indicated.
And very quickly, the substitute. It's Rashford! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sin.
And time is up. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the...
Ya. Dapatnya 100. Hah? Aduh. Bisa lah. Nunggu istirahat lu balik bae. Sira ora tangi.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly...
And the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Dembele, now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. And it's Hazard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Terrific header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
It's Dembele. Thuram. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe! It's hit the upright. And here's Mbappe, and here's Bale. Rice was in no mood for any of that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Mbappe. Well read, and the danger is averted. Thuram. So we're still where we started right now. Can he get it through? Thuram. And he's got his crossing. And a chance! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Raul tries to pass it through. Oh, he's onto this. And Messi! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Thuram cuts it out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Bale. Mbappe takes the shot! He scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Cross flung in, header! Valverde, it's a sharp pass. There's a sharp little ball here. He's through here. Thuram calmly anticipates. There will be 1 minute. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass.
And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
They definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although
And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
He's fizzed it forward. Guardiola does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Being still separated by the game's only goal. And he plays one through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Keeper's dealt with that. Messi going face to face with his great rival. And it's played in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pinches it off him. And it's Messi. Rodri. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Looking for the run. This is Dembele.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's been shifted off it. Looking ball that. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution for Sarah. Number 8, Bellingham. Number 20, Dembele. Number 14,
Rice.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
number 18, Owen. Number 13,
Berbatov. Now it's Bale. Oh, red. Nice interception. Rice. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Berbatov. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just... But for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The support is in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can...
Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation. Shot a goal! Valverde.
Now he's got space here. Still goalless. Dembele looking for the run. Bellingham. He's tried one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Dembele, who's short. He's having a go. It's a loose ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was Dembele! It's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And this is Bale. Shoots! Spectacular save! That's a lovely, neat pass. Played into space. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's an imaginative pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Quality ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Dembele is flagged offside. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. Mbappe, he has found the way through. And if you have just... He's having a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Ambitious ball here. Dembele gets good distance on it. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Little pass back. Great ball and he's in here. And the shot!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bellingham. Done delicately. He's cut it out. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Great chance! It's there! AC Milan are all square. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shapes to shoot! Another save.
Substitution for Milan. Number 11.
It's their second corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 10, Hazard.
It's a mighty effort! And he's got that completely wrong.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Now it's Dembele. Probing pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rodri. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Dembele. This is Owen! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Substitution.
So, third corner of the game. Shots to shoot! Oh, should have put that away.
Rodri has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
That has ended up in no man's land. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Hazard.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can hurt with their backs to goal.
Hernandez. There will be 4 extra minutes. And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for one. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do order, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work. Mbappe!
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, it's Dembele. It's a lovely, neat pass. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. This looks sharp. Now it's Bale. He's picked his way through. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And this is Hazard. Hazard finds himself offside. Mbappe, Valverde, and here's Dembele.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Hernandez. That's a sharp pass. And it's Dembele. And here's Valverde. Hazard is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a searching pass, and he's managed to get rid. Valverde, and it's Valverde. The referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
And he's had a hit! Just off target.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And here's Park Ji-sung looking for a shoot. He scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Mbappe. Good ball over the top. It's a goal kick. Chiellini getting this one clear. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Seara are very impatient for chances.
And he cuts out the supply. Dembele. Valverde. That's a good ball out wide. And here's Mbappe.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Botafogo clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Botafogo have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Ibrahimovic. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Chips it through. Valverde. Rodri. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Number 15, coming on the field, number 22.
Board shows there will be 3 minutes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pressing's intense and it's played off. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Rafinha. He's a sharp little ball here. Raul. Now it's Bale. And this is Benzema. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
Good read, needed to be. Well, there's the clearance. Rafinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that defending unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Zanetti. Madrid finding their passes. He's only too happy to take that back. Flamengo upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Brzezinski. And it's Rodri. Looking for options for movement. Oh, can he finish? And
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Rafinha is offering a wry smile there.
Flamengo with the corner, there first. Kukchu plays it short. Rafinha! Madrid are looking to go forward now. He's had it taken off him. Bale was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Rijkaard. Zanetti. Can he get it through? Bale. He's in a great position here. Oh, it's a great shoot! And it's a goal! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter. Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter.
And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. Anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, their lead, there was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And this is Bale. Baresi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's been slipped through. It's Bale!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Kukchu. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And he's had a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Kukchu with the short one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now he's got space here. Bale gets flagged offside. Almost an hour gone. Well, that looks a decent ball. Bayer gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Flamengo really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's made its way to him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard. Oh, well measured. And this is Bale. That's a throw. Substitution. So far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Baresi with a fine tackle. Now it's Ribery! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught in for the pieces! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
They've played it short. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Madrid are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception.
There will be 3
He's away!
time.
Rodri. Kupchu. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. The message. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the...
Ma mana? Neng, ma mana? Ma? Tidur. Masukin motor dari mana ya? Dari sini. Neng, diangkat kali ya? Apa digeserin ke situ nih? Ini nih, masukin motor. Masukin motor dari sini kali ya? Digeserin ya?
Biasanya naruh di mana?
Di sana kali ya?
Iya kali dari sana.
Masa dari sana?
Nah iyalah mau dari mana?
Si Rasan yang nggak pulang-pulang nih. Tadi si Rasan yang suruh masuk. Gudeg banget. Itu kali apa?
Bang, kacang coklat kalau satu. Yang berapa tuh?
Yang 10.000.
Yang 10.000 ya kan? Nah, dengarkan dia ngomong
Iya.
kacang coklat.
Kacang
Kan
coklat.
geblek aja. Apa ditekan itu? Gak ngomong lagi.
Enak. Jadi kan bulunya jangan dipanak ini, enggak pakai dipanak telur.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not be that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries, and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Stood up well to him there. And it's Benzema. Now it's Bale. Here's a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid finding their passes. He's on it. Can he get away? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Alexander-Arnold. Benzema. He's being urged to shoot. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's no flag! Bale couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it. Well, Bale! Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He rises! He's scored! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid have penetrated for the first. Big chance! Real chance! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not the slightest.
Santos grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Donatoni. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bale, Benzema, takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! And again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Number 7.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Madrid get themselves into the lead. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Inzaghi. Zanetti calmly anticipates. And we hit half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Madrid are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And the game has already resumed here. Looking wide. There's a sharp little ball here. And this is Bale. Azar. Nicely weighted ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Benzema. Kukçu. And this is Bale. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ball is over the line. And he's there to clear it. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Now it's Messi. Chiellini. Bellingham. Hazard conjures time and space where few can.
Santos really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he cuts out the supply. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Hazard. Now that looks a decent ball. He has a look up. Big chance! And he's heaved it away.
Substitution in progress.
And he shoots! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Substitution for Santos. Number 7, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 1, Messi. Number 6, Hazard.
He's quick to get it clear again.
Number 2, Mazzaro. Number 8, Mbappe.
And now they can spring out of defence.
23, substitution.
And it's made its way to him.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
2 added minutes has
And
been
this is Ronaldo. Xavi Alonso. Massaro. 2 minutes to be added on. And that's that. Madrid can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both.
Apa itu, Neng?
Banjir.
Banjir di mana itu? Ya Allah.
Baca malah dibuat itu.
Jadi ngebak, ngobak. Iya.
Mulut tuh kan sempit, nanti gedubrak di kepalanya.
Iya.
Baik, bocah.
Hai Ahmad.
Aduh, bukan namanya orang tuh.
Siapa tuh?
Tutup pagar.
Gitu-gitu bawah ini. Apa?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real excitement in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Aduh.
Chiellini goes direct. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Donatoni. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bale.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
This looks promising. Donatoni. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs.
Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Hops for safety. Bernardo Silva is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Messi. Well read, and the danger is averted. Donatoni. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Engages and forces him off the ball. Kukcu. Howson gets over and intercepts. Zanetti. Kukcu. Donatoni. Rodri. That has been slung wide. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's superb. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Darwin. Great vision. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Darwin. And the shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Donatoni. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Bale. He's had it taken off him. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Bale.
Danger averted for now. Bernardo Silva. Donatoni. And here's Benzema. Alexander-Arnold. Kukçu. And it's Messi. Now it's Cavani. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bernardo Silva. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope. Just
great chance! And it's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
That's offside. Yes, it is. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Messi.
There they go, hunting again.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
In with the challenge.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Mendes. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. Borussia Dortmund clearly now in lead preservation mode. And this is Benzema.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really...
Tutup ke, itu nih pintunya nyamuk.
Masuknya kali ya di tim kliennya ya. Nah, masuknya kali ini di itu bentarnya. Apa? Ini nih gimana ya pindah ini?
Ini kita tidur sini jadinya.
Itu sama.
Istirahat.
Hah?
Iya.
Istirahat. Udah tidur situ.
Hah?
Udah ya udah tidur situ naik.
Enggak betah deh.
Kita
Enggak bisa keluar.
ada sirah. Oh si Ejar.
Saya tak si rasa pulang.
Hah?
Saya aku si rasa pulang lagi di sini bukan sini.
Dek, mau masukin motor dulu, Dek. Dek. Mau masukin motor ya. Harus dulu. Situ. Gerimis, Neng, udah gerimis. Bisa nggak kamu angkat dulu bentar?
Coba aja.
Apa di sini nih? Angkat nggak? Si Rasul.
Biasa. Biasa susur air.
Itu mah spring bed sih. Spring bed apa kapak?
KI XD.
Emang ininya katanya
Padahal jadi ini tentunya kayak
ingat makin dekat lah guys.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. About to be dished up a feast of it. Action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, the man of the moment in every sense of those words is Marcus Rashford. Model player and model humanitarian. His Bale!
And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there. It's Benzema! It's a loose ball. Quality ball. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Benzema. Oh, cracking shot at goal! No goals as yet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Dispatched clinically. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect.
And the volley. Good strike, quite an alarm. Howson cuts out the pass. Bale looks to get on the end of this. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Rashford. Oh, this looks sharp. Benzema. And that could set him on his way. That's tidy. And the finish! Loose ball now. Donadoni! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. It wasn't too far off either.
Rijkaard.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Benzema. Tries to play it through. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, look at the space here. Has a look and plays it forward. Nakata defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Madrid are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. Rashford! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Costa Curta tries to clear, and now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short. Great vision. That is a little undercooked. Nakata, some resolute defending there. Bale is onto it in a flash. Alexander-Arnold. Played into space. That pass isn't the best. Zanetti. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Probing pass. Somewhat off target. Donatoni.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And this is Benzema. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Rashford. Sending in numbers sharp and uncompromising. Drilled in low. He's having a shot! He's got to be quick to recover this. It's a quick ball upfield.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Donatoni. It's a sharp pass. And it's been played through. Now it's Benzema. Knocks it into space. It's a sharp little ball here.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Back into the middle. Oh, good take in a good area. He's had a shot! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Relief finally. Now at last they can...
Si Rasan kau jangan. Mana itu budak dah.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The
action has already started. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence. It's Lewandowski!
He's delivered all right! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Lewandowski. Costa Curta. Donatoni. Rijkaard. Played out to the left flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's got away. They get a throw in. Rijkaard. And back it goes.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Yamal.
Oh, great feet, that.
He's picked his way through. And it's played in. Oh, smashing header! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moves are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Searching pass is played there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Bale.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Rooney. He'll try to keep this alive. And that should get the job done. Kukçu. Rijkaard. And it's Benzema. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Benzema. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there's the clearance. Ball is over the line. And here's Donatoni.
Donatoni really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Benzema. Donatoni. And Zanetti. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Alexander-Arnold. Rooney can so cleverly bypass the press. Chiellini. Over to the left. Zanetti cuts it out. Can he get on the end of this? It's loose and there's a race to the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the first half is done. How would you review the half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Thank you very much for cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 22, Hazard. Number 9.
Whistle goes and we start the second half.
Number 20.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go.
Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And the second half is off to a flyer. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make.
Terrific! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Mbappe, and he's managed to get, and the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Oh, good spread. Rodri, and it's Rijkaard. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he was quick to react. Kukçu threads one in. Rooney gets a lot of the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Benzema. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are closing. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Pass is just off target. Zanetti. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bale, Cristiano Ronaldo, and the shot! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
No, that's been intercepted.
Dundee United really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines, and it's Benzema. And the pass is intercepted. Throw it.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's managed to gift it back. Aimed in towards... Up he goes! Denied! And that will be it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.
pemanasan. Nih, ding.
Hujan apa?
Kehujanan.
Hujan.
Semalam. Apa itu? Halo.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game. 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here.
Goes for the shots! It's their first effort on goal.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Benzema. And this is Bale. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Chiellini. Howson. First quarter of an hour gone. Benzema. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale! Goal! There is the breakthrough. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Now, he's got space here. That is a great pick out. It's Bale! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Bale usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Benzema. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo! That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And it's Kukçu. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shots! It's there! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the geography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibel both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Khan gets it clear. Donatoni. Hakimi. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's having a shot! Superb from Dembele! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The breakthrough strike! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's Dembele. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kokchu. And this is Ronaldo. Takes a shot. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the pass is intercepted. Messi gets it away. Costa Curta.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Harrison spots it and intercepts. Rijkaard. And it's Benzema. Played into space. Hakimi. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's tried one! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A high-octane end to the first period, but there's still a single goal in it.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Howard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Zanetti. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Almost an hour gone. Tries to play it through. He's only too happy to take that back. Cleared without complication. And here's Benzema.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
This is Dembele. Real chance! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Messi. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Knocks it into space. That is a great pick out. Bullish header! And he's managed to get rid.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Rijkaard. Donatoni. Madrid finding their passes. And he was quick to react. Donatoni. Can he get on the end of this?
1 minute added time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry.
The noise is just about reaching the corner as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
This is Ronaldo. He's gone for goal! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Bertoni. And here's Inzaghi. Oh, cracking ball. Just off target.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
And it's Carvajal.
Oh, really well played.
Clipped into space. Chiellini. And that's been one straight. And a chance! Goal! River Plate! And it's River Plate who go in front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So a breakthrough. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Bale. Can he get it through? Probing pass. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Kukcu is always looking to break lines. Benzema.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. And this is Ronaldo. And this Bale! That is delicious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, the idea was a good one. Chance for a shot! Goal! River Plate! Into the lead once more.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
River Plate go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Good looking ball. We've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rijkaard gets it away. Madrid finding their passes. And that's gone loose. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Park Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. Nicely spread, and he's intervened well there. That's a sharp pass. Looking to play him in, and there's green grass ahead of him. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through. song. River Plate appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Benzema. Now it's Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Corner. Substitution for River Plate.
Number 11.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 19. Ronaldo. Coming on the field. Number 20. Ricardo. Number 6. Kupchu. Substitution.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Knocks it into space. And this is Inzaghi. He's picked his way through. Kupchu. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And Baston in acres of space. There's the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Filippo Inzaghi really scored to settle this contest and he's struggling to believe being denied.
This is their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! Oh, should have put that away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there and it's been blown.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's lofted through here. That is good alertness. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Yeah, the opposition have to come and chase it, so it might just allow a counter-attack or two.
Showing great feet there. Tries to pass it, shot a goal! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And he's done. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that they hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty.
Oke. Oke bang. Terus mana bang? Yes.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nice. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin. Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is. Well, the stage is set. Big chance! It's bounced back off the post. Looking for a runner. Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
How can you overlook a player who has a name?
It's Bale! Rafinha. And it's Rijkaard. Serginho. He's a sharp little ball here. Threads one in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Chiellini. Oh, good read. He read that read. Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now, can they get him away? Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Batistuta, great ball, goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Chiellini gets it clear. Looking for the run. Maldini spots it. Oh, what a mistake! Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Kukcu. And this is Batistuta. Zanetti. Benzema. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Simons. And that has found him in acres of space. And this is Batistuta. Donatoni. And Benzema. Kukcu. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti, probing pass, and it's come to nothing. Kimmich. And it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Donatoni. Batistuta. And Donatoni. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's shooting chance! A goal at a really telling moment. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass. Both caused.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little. He's got it's hit the upright. Batistuta, shot, surely! Batistuta with a beautifully timed run. Rijkaard. He's on it, can he get it? He's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! That's going to go a long way.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Batistuta. Great work on the overlap. He rises. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Keju. Apa yang mana dia tuh milih?
Your impression so far, Kim? They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be
More of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Xavi Simons. Looking tidy in possession here. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Costa Curta. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Raul looking to play him in. Look at the space here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Raul. Oh, this is it's Benzema! He should have put that one away.
Benzema has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
And it's Rijkaard. Decent shot!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Madrid close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Zanetti. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he's picked it up out. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rafinha, and he's in on goal. Takes a shot, and he can clear it away. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Madrid done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough.
Cek kodam Bang Wahyu. Lagi hoki Bang Sugiarto. Ini nih Bang, beli martabak lagi tuh Bang. Arasan Bang.
Telur.
Nggak tahu dah. Alasan. Oh iya Bang, telur lagi tuh
Lebih
Bang.
banyak kan itu lagi.
Nih, yang mana itu nih Bang? Apa? Wadah. Buat itu nih Bang. Hmm? Mangkok kecil Bang, buat wadah ininya.
Yang itu aja tuh yang tahu.
Mana yang kalinya? Bolu itu, Bonis, bolu.
Well, what a sight this evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin for his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Kemana nih Bang Wahyu? Bang Wahyu.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Oh, it's come off the uprights. What a wonderful goal!
Masuk
Well,
Bang.
they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Batistuta duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage the chance! Brilliant from Rafinha! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
That was easy, almost too easy. Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Threads one in, and he's intervened well there. And it's Benzema. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! And scored! Just one goal in it now! Game on! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
It's a sharp little ball here. He's in a great position. It's Bale! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Cannavaro.
he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Rijkaard is always getting the pitch for targets. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Kimmich. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Rafinha. Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. And we have our very first corner.
Surely now! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, it's got him! Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now that's well seen too. Aims beyond the defence. He's being urged to shoot. This possibly the last play of the half. Bayern puts his hands on it and the danger is averted. There is the half-time whistle.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
There's the delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Quality ball. Benzema knocks it into space. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rafinha. This is Batistuta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid finding their passes. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Just about within shooting range. Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kukçu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now that looks a decent ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! A finish of true class. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle.
He's having a shot! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few thrushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
So, third corner of the game.
Donadoni coming on the field. Number 10.
Trying his best to keep him. And again! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just...
Goes for a shot! In for the pieces! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting...
Ribery is flagged offside. Ribery. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Bale. And it's Bale! There will be 4 extra minutes. Costa Curta. And here's Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Closing in on goal. And that's that. Madrid perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam.
Some warm applause, acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Lobet bang, lobet. Tinggal 5%. Di akhir dulu. Jam 2. Terima kasih banyak. Jangan lupa subscribe-nya. Nanti kita ketemu lagi.